So right now, a weather impact alert is in effect for smoke and poor air quality until tomorrow. We want to bring in now Chief Meteorologist Lewis Turner. Lou, when is it going to be, or where is it going to be the smokiest tonight and into the morning?
So tonight, where we're seeing actually dense smoke advisories, will possibly Brantley County certainly, but that's leaking all the way over into parts of inland Glenn. So Glenn County, Brunswick, and really west, not all the way out to St. Simons and Jekyll. You're getting the benefit of a bit of a sea breeze, kind of hazy there. I'm getting reports, but this is a live look right now from the Brunswick Fire Department. So just looking at the haziness there in the skies, 80 degrees, kind of noting the winds out of the southeast. So getting a little bit of benefit as that sea breeze picks up. So weather impact alert is mentioned now through Saturday morning. The impact is going to be wildfire risk certainly, and we're going to have that for a while, but really thinking about that air quality, got to continue our fire prevention. And in the areas that it's smokiest, limiting time outside, especially if you're extra sensitive to it. So we go through the rest of our afternoon. Beach is doing okay. So that wind coming off the beach, that has improved our air quality from Fernandina all the way down to St. Augustine. It's western Glen. We're really seeing that thicker smoke plume, kind of 95 and west towards Waycross, up and through Folkston as well. As we get into our Saturday morning, though, that's when winds die down and it allows the smoke to kind of lay flat and blanket over its surrounding areas. So really early morning, start to see more of that smoke moving over the 95 corridor from Camden and Glenn County into parts of Nassau and West Duval. So you probably smell it as you wake up in the morning. The mornings always seem to be the worst, but some changes are coming as we get into Saturday afternoon with some rain chances and some wind shift. But let's check in on air quality. Meteorologist Ross Muma has been outside. He's been tracking air quality and the latest on that. So Ross, what have you found out?
Yeah, Lou, well, you kind of touched on some of the worst areas for the air quality right now, primarily across portions of southeastern Georgia. But, I mean, listen, as long as the fires are continuing to burn, they're still going to be putting up those plumes of smoke, and we're going to have to be dealing with this. So as you mentioned, especially during those early morning hours, and I'm really looking about 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., you're going to have to be dealing with not only the smell of the smoke, but the irritations from it too, whether that's your throat or your nostrils or just getting a headache in your sinuses from it. So if you're an early morning riser like myself, I was up early this morning going for a run. I pushed that back by about an hour or 90 minutes or so just to wait for the atmosphere to heat up a little bit, mix up some of that smoke and help it to dissipate, and that will certainly help things. Now, as we do head into the weekend, we are going to have some changes. Of course, the showers and the rain chances that we have will certainly benefit the smoke plumes and the fires themselves, but also just the increase in the humidity and the low-level moisture. You get some extra water molecules in the air. They condense on a lot of those fine particles within the smoke and the ash themselves, and that should help to dissipate some of that smoke. So as the humidity rises, that's going to help our rain chances, but it should also help to lessen the amount of smoke that's getting put out into the atmosphere as well. But I do want to re-emphasize and reiterate, as long as the fires burn, or God forbid we get another fire to start, the smoke and the air quality concerns will continue to be an issue here on the First Coast. Live in Jacksonville, I'm meteorologist Ross Muma. First Coast News on your side.